3 in the WNBA All-Star game. And right away, Asia Wilson launching.
You should check out my live streams if you haven't already, either on my Twitch or my other YouTube channel, and those are linked down below. Also, my Patreon, if you haven't seen that, then there's content on there that you haven't gotten to check out yet.
Hey, Professor! You're my wingman!
Very well. Cubert, fetch my drinking teeth.
Today, I'm going to be watching WNBA Pay Us What You Owe Us.
They ain't got the money for us just yet, but it's coming. It's coming.
Is it? I don't understand
It's
it.
a lot. It's a lot that goes into it, but it's coming. Trust me, it's coming.
Obviously, women's basketball is skyrocketing, and it's important for us to get what we want now, but not just now, but for the future as well. It was an eye-opener for me, like hearing the things and hearing the language of things, and not things that I was happy to hear. It was disrespectful to things that we were sent back, the proposal that we were sent back.
Let's welcome the night's official. Making her second All-Star officiating, reaching the
Dude, the WNBA just doesn't get it. I saw this and I immediately turned this off. Pay us what you owe us. What exactly do you think you owed? The league has never made a profit. Never. And you're due to lose $50 million this year. What do you think is owed? The girl that could get you to make a profit, you guys bully and beat up as much as you can. I just don't understand what these women are thinking. You know what? Go on strike. Go on strike if you're that unhappy. Go on strike. No one would care. Pay us what you owe us. You're going to make the league go bankrupt. How about the league start turning over some profit before they can actually pay you guys? This was a complete turn off of the WNBA, at least for me. I may be tripping, but it was a turn off.
It's bad enough that you want to be paid more than what the amount would be that the males team would bring in, because this, I'm assuming, will come up in the conversation. Let's just say they make a certain percentage of what they bring in. I'm not sure what it is. Again, I don't do research on it, but let's say it's a certain percentage of what they bring in. Well, then what would technically be equality is if the girls made the same percentage of what they bring in. Clearly, there's some things that aren't really fair about it, and it's not the worst thing in the world for them to get paid a little bit of a higher percentage. If, you know, there's crazy differences, but there's no argument that you should be paid the same. I mean, men's teams or the equivalent probably make way more money and bring in way more money, so it's not exactly the world's fault that a lot of people don't want to watch the WNBA like they do with the NBA.
We get a very tiny percentage of all the money that's made through the WNBA, which obviously is through our entertainment, well, the entertainment we provide, and so we want a fair and reasonable percentage of that.
So the WNBA had an all-star game. I know. Who knew? Not me. I didn't have a clue. But they came out wearing shirts that said, pay us what you owe us. Nothing? Like, you're a subsidized league. You can't operate. You can't operate. You don't even exist without men.
And I appreciate you asking that because, you know, it applies pressure. And even those chants tonight, the signs, I think it just shows that, you know, obviously as players we're united, but the fans are united. And so I think it's really important that, you know, the fans showed up tonight for us in many ways. And it's exciting because I know that's going to continue to happen throughout the season.
What you're owed is nothing. Like, I need you to understand this. You don't, there's one player that's owed. There's one player. Caitlin Clark. The rest of you, you're not owed anything. You are actually a liability to the NBA.
Well, even myself, the only person I can ever name is Caitlin Clark. A lot of videos come up of her kind of being bullied. Didn't know they were in debt. That's terrible. Technically, shouldn't even exist is valid. But of course, I don't actually think that that should be a thing that happens. I don't think that you should take them away just because they cost money. Some things really should just be funded. Like, oh, little girls should have teams. Like, girls should be able to play sports. No, it's more entertaining to watch men play sports. So men deserve to make more money from it because more people watch men play sports. But I don't think that women's sports shouldn't be funded anymore.
A lot of misinformation out there, and people think that the players are asking for NBA money, and that is simply not true. First of all, why is this happening now? Well, the CBA, or collective bargaining agreement between the league and the players, expires this year. So that means negotiations are opening. So what are the players actually asking for? What they want is not the same dollar amount as NBA players, but the same percentage of all revenue. NBA players receive 50% of all league revenue. Right now, WNBA players receive roughly about 9.3%. They want 50%, just like the men have.
Just for reference, leagues like the NFL and the NBA have a relatively half and half, 50-50 split, right? The NBA, I think, does like a 52-48 split. I believe the NFL does a 51 for the owners, 49 for the players. But the girls, I'm telling you right now, these girls are going to go into this negotiation and they're going to possibly strike because they're going to ask for over 50% of this brand new revenue that the WNBA owners have been waiting for 25 years.
I guess it's fair for them to think, well, we should be able to make a little bit more money. We're bringing more money in. But if from the owner's perspective is, well, we're already constantly in debt with you. This just makes us less in debt with you. So we're not going to pay you more because we're already always in debt. We fund you and we go into debt for it. It costs us money to pay you what we pay you now. So just because you make a little bit more money and you're bringing in more money doesn't mean we want to pay you more because we already pay you more than we think that we should.
What do you mean by what you owe us?
The players are what is building this brand and this league. There is no league without the players, and the past, present, the ones coming out, they're the ones that have put in the blood, sweat, and tears for the new money that's coming in, and so we feel like we are owed a piece of that pie that we helped to create. So that's basically what that is.
Entitled people piss me off. I came across the WNBA players talking about, oh, pay us what you owe us. Like, they literally have a shirt saying pay us what you owe us. And my sisters, no. Like, yeah, the WNBA is losing money. Here, let me show you guys. Y'all lost over $40 million fucking dollars because no one watches your shits. It's not profitable. And you talking about pay us what you owe us? Most of y'all suck. I don't play ball like that, you feel me?
Kiki Iriafen, unable to hit the three in the NBA All-Star game. And right away, Asia Wilson launching. Picking her way up the floor, Nafisa Collier. Love shovels into Thomas. Thomas misses the last. Thomas misses the last three. Here's Angel Reese firing away. Off the Reese. Angel Reese has been on a tear of late. With the Mercury, Nate Tibbetts, their head coach, their system.
I should just walking by so casually. Do you know you're playing?
He was telling us yesterday, they haven't even been fully healthy yet.
Goodness, some of them looked like they wanted to go for lunch. She's like, oh, she's still trying to shoot the basket? Cool. Like, what? Okay, look, not everything can be equal. It is really unfortunate. It is. I mean, there's a lot of things that people might say, hey, there's plenty of things that women can make money in that men want to have a piece of. They want to make money in it. But realistically, if they joined and they did it, they wouldn't make as much money as women make because women just make more money in that field. Well, unfortunately, a lot of those fields are sex work. It's like, yeah, well, a lot of women don't want to do that. And what's unfortunate is a lot of women do want to play sports. I found this out from somebody. I never knew this because I know, shocker, I don't watch the WNBA. I don't even watch basketball at all. I don't really like the sport. It's awful. I don't like playing it, watching it. But I didn't know that the women's hoops were at the same height that men's hoops are at. That's the weirdest thing to me. I mean, we've already acknowledged that men and women are different, right? Or else you wouldn't be on separate teams. Women's team, men's team. We're acknowledging that they're different people. They're different things. So why are you playing at the same height, not the same length that... The length you can't really do anything about. I mean, you're all going to play in the same stadiums or whatever they're called. You're going to play in the same courts. But you can clearly lower the hoop, just lower it a little bit for the women. Maybe it'd be a bit more entertaining or realistic to watch them. Like, oh, okay, that's, like, they're actually making They're actually scoring. They're actually shooting hoops. I don't know what to call it. I'm sorry. They're actually like doing something.
This is especially complicated in the case of someone like Caitlin Clark because she drove herself roughly about 26% of the entire league's revenue last year, $50 million or so dollars. And in her case, her salary for the league is $76,000. Yes, she has other sponsorship deals that she makes millions from, but that puts, in an extreme case, some of those numbers into perspective. Why is the league against potentially doing this? Well, one of the reasons is because last year in 2024, even though revenue and viewership surged as much as 200% in some studies, they still operated at a loss the last calendar year, about $50 million. That's just a brief overview of this issue. It's very complex. There are a lot of layers. But in short, WNBA players want the same percentage of all revenue that NBA players receive.
You guys got to be patient. They're going to pay you guys. You're going to get a pay increase, but you're going to try and go in there and break the bank. And it's going to lead to a strike. And if you girls strike, it would be the worst and dumbest thing you can do. Because a lot of people still don't watch y'all. Slow down.
Overall, not really fair to ask for more of revenue if you cost more than what you make. I mean, at that point, there has to be acknowledgement that you're kind of just being funded and supported because it looks good or it is good for society in some way or people in some way to have a girls' team of a certain sport. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching. If you haven't already, make sure you check out my links for my live streams. I live stream 4 times a week, so I would love to see you there and for you to chat or lurk if you would like. It is quiet. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all next time.